Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is your boy James, aka Hollywood J Black, live in the building once again. Back with another Synful Blaq Reacts. I got my man, my main man's Big MFing, sinners in the building. How you doing today, sir?
We are starting week 2 of our DMX appreciation reactions. And we got a special one here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a special one here. But before we get into it, I need y'all to do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button.
Yes.
You know, show us some love for showing Dark Man some love.
Yes. So, where we last left at, we last left you guys at
Who We Be?
Yeah, Who We Be. So when Who We Be dropped, this was 2001. He went on his hiatus because he had to go film a movie. Okay? He went and filmed with the success that he had in Exit Wounds, with his acting career, and the link up with Aaliyah and Jet Li and all that whole mess that happened. We didn't hear from him for about a year and a half, about almost 2 years. But when he came back on the scene, when DMX came back, he had a little preview of a soundtrack from the movie Cradle to the Grave, and he screamed one of the best intros in all of fucking hip-hop. I'm going to let him tell you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you.
And before he does that, later on this week, we're going to have a song with Eminem featuring DMX and No Be Choice.
Yes. From said Cradle to the Grave soundtrack as well. But you see the title of the track. You already know what's coming. It's one of the greatest intros of a song of all fucking time. Point blank, period. So without further ado...
Bless you.
Thank you. This is DMX. X gonna give it to you. Right here on Synful Blaq Reacts. Let's go.
Yo, get it twisted.
This rap shit is mine, motherfuckers.
Damn! What you heard? It's what you hearing.
What you feeling?
It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen.
That's the hype.
Yep.
X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to
X
you.
gon' deliver to you. Knock. Open up the door for real.
Stop, pop out, I'm stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the mother
wonder if he did it.
Right, and I do it again. Cause I am like, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break who you sending me. You motherfucker never wanted nothing but your life saved. That's on a life day, I'm getting down. Like it said freeze. But won't be the one ending up on his knees. Please.
Bitch, please.
The only thing you can't steal was came out to play. Stay out my way. Motherfuckers, we gonna
rock. Then we gonna let it go. Let it go. X gon' give it to you.
X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop. Don't let it go. X gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you.
Oh. Remember, I told you.
I got so hype I turned off my camera.
I told you, one of the most hypest intro, because again, we ain't heard from him for about a year and a half. He let the and then there was X album simmer a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Then he drops the Great Depression on us. And this is where this came from.
Yep.
So so rephrase that. So between Cradle to the Grave And well, also we can't forget about around this time Aaliyah passed away too.
Yep.
So and they did Romeo Must Die together.
Fantastic movie. Go check it out.
X was in his thing. Everybody was like, "Oh, X is Hollywood now. X is Hollywood." Really? X is Hollywood, huh? I will sit here and tell you from the bottom of my heart that as far as movie careers, X probably had about as better of a movie career than Tupac did, given the intensity of his roles and what he was. So let's keep in mind. So he was Bishop and Juice. Tupac was Bishop and Juice. Okay, but then he had where he was the cop, and then bulletproof, and then I think was 2 more major roles plus Poetic Justice, stuff like that. Okay, we had that. That's fine, but X's roles in his movies were more anti-hero.
Yeah, he was always the bad guy. He was like the bad guy, kind of.
He was the bad good guy. You know what I'm saying?
He was Randy Orton. Yeah, he was Randy Orton.
But all of his movies were even with Steven Seagal. Because think about it, he was kicking it with 90s to early 2000s Steven Seagal, which is probably about prime Steven Seagal era. Okay, then Jet Li. You know, Jet Li is when shit skyrocketed. You know what I'm saying?
When Jet Li was on top of his game, he was on top of his game.
Yeah, but then, as I said, everybody thought X was Hollywood, and he told y'all niggas it is not a fucking game. Again, let me say it to you niggas in the back. It is not a fucking game. And
then he said, this rap shit is mine, motherfuckers.
In 2002, 2001, 2002, who was going to argue with DMX back then? Who was? Who was?
Nobody wanted that smoke.
Nope, because the Rough Riders would show up at your door 1,000 deep on motorcycles, chains and all that, beat the shit out you, and they wouldn't give a fuck. All right, let's get to the second verse. I'm so hyped about this shit, nigga. Oh my god. All right.
Never gave nothing to me. But every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, wanting something from it. I ain't got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't with it. Hit it with full strength. I'm a jail, so I face the world like a girl in the bullpen. You against me against you. Whatever, whenever you gon' do. I'm a wolf in sheep clothing. Only that you know who can chill. Come back and get the streets open. I've been doing this for 19 years. Wanna fight me, fight these kids. I put in work and it's all for the kids. But these cats done forgot what work is. They don't know who we be. They don't know who we be. We gonna rock, then we gonna fold. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya, he gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna fold. Then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on, X gon' give it to ya.
Oh man.
Oh man! And this part of the song right here is one of my favorite parts of this fucking song.
Yeah, we'll get to it, but we had 2 parts that always stuck out to this second verse for me. Talk about niggas always got their hands out. He said, "I ain't got it, so you can't get it."
And the one for me is, if you want to fight me, fight these kids.
Yeah, he said, "I've been doing this shit for 19 years, nigga." Oh man, fuck man, I miss DMX already because it's only been 2 weeks, but I fucking miss DMX. I miss him because I know there's ain't gonna be nobody like him ever again in history of hip hop. Point blank, period. Like never. And
not with the energy and the fucking charisma and just the way his message was put out there.
Like I told you before, he's the closest thing to Tupac or the millennials will ever get.
Well, see, that's the sad part. Because the homeboy who discovered Tupac passed away this weekend, too. So.
Yeah, Shock G? Yeah, we gotta do a reaction to something.
Well, we doing the Humpty Dance. We doing Humpty Dance.
But it ain't gonna be no fun. You gonna have to do the Humpty Dance on camera, Sam. That's what we gonna do.
Nah.
No, come on, do it.
Hey, I'm like Fat Joe. Do the rock away. Lean back. That's what you got for me, dog.
He said my niggas don't dance. Okay, all right, cuz.
It is full. Every time we was at Kahuna, did you ever see me dance?
Nope.
The one time we was at the club, I was 4 bottles of vodka in. I danced.
Remember the time we got on the top of the stage on the top of the stage and we still did the rock away, nigga. That's how you know we was committed to the shit. That's how my niggas know.
Cause we fat, dog. We fat.
You know what's crazy is that all the other niggas joined us up there on the dance floor too when we did it. That was the cool part. And you know what? After thinking about it, I don't think we were even supposed to be up there dancing, and we were doing it anyway. Fuck it. It is what it is.
Remember, I tried to fight a security guard and pulled a gun on me. So,
well, that was at the Red Rock. That's always.
Oh, that was the Red Rock. Yeah.
Yes. Happy birthday. Anyways, let's keep this shit going.
Hide my shame. Hide my shame.
I know I got them down in the game. Give them love and
give back.
Talk too much for too long. Don't give up, you're too strong.
Too strong.
Love to the wild, wild hunters. Yeah. Shout out to that done it. Come on. And it ain't even about the dough. It's about getting down. What you stand for, yo.
Fuck, 2000s hip-hop gear was something else.
At least it wasn't the bubble jacket you was wearing in that last video.
Now, this dude got white jeans on, a white hoodie, and a brown shirt. We don't get much better than this. Real shit, nigga.
Oh, let it go. X gon' give it to you.
X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you.
Wow. Real shit. Real fucking shit. Listen, it doesn't get much better than this, man. It doesn't get much better than this, bro. Like, it's sad. Like I get it, it's sad, but listen. Us being able to do this shit like me and you do, it makes me, and how we're doing this right now reminds me of the beauty of hip hop and the beauty of music and where you can come from. We got college backpack niggas that are making millions of dollars. We had DMX from the gutter on tour that had to get that how he did his money. Nigga thought that he wasn't gonna ever be able to do this shit. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful fucking thing. To go back in these memories and it just touches our hearts. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm sure people who are watching these ones, can see the energy level. Our energy level goes up as soon as this man opens his mouth.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. And how often would you ever see something like that? How often does anybody ever do that? You know?
Recently, the only one who did it was on Forever Eminem.
Yeah.
At the beginning of his verse.
Yeah.
That made people perk up and listen.
Yeah. Yeah. Real shit. Although, I will say that when Drake first came on with that verse that he dropped in that shit.
Yeah. Ain't a mean nothing to y'all.
And the nigga said, last name ever, first name greatest. Like a sprained ankle, boy, I ain't nothing to play with. Started out local, but thanks to all the haters, I see G4 pilots on a first name basis. Listen, when he did that and then everybody else elevated their shit in that song, and then you capped off with Eminem absolutely murdering everybody else that was on the fucking album. It's kind of like, when we get to some of the reactions, we got a surprise reaction coming up later this week, okay? A DMX one. And there's some beef going on in this song that we're talking about. But the one verse that stood out, that outside of everybody else, is DMX's verse in this song. Because everybody's just doing whatever the fuck they doing, and DMX is absolutely murdering everything that he touches. So
real quick, you did the beginning of Dre's part?
Yeah.
Eminem said, there they go, packing the stadiums as Shady spits his flow. Nuts they go, macadamia, they go ballistic, whoa. We can't make them look like bozos. He's wondering if he could spit this slow. Fuck no, go for broke. This motherfucking boy.
Then he went off. He went off after that.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. This hip hop shit is it's beautiful. And for real hip hop fans, this is when you hear songs like this, when your hero comes back from wherever he was, when niggas was saying that he went Hollywood and he ain't never making albums again, he drops this on you and just says, here the fuck you go. It doesn't get much better than that, man. All right, Big Sim. Let the people know how they can find more awesome reactions just like this and many more right here on Synful Blaq Reacts.
So, me and Hollywood here, we watch these DMX shits, and they're not getting good numbers, but we don't care about that. We're here to show our appreciation to the man.
Yeah.
But if you guys ever take a dive into his back catalog, I guarantee you it'll leave a smile on your face.
Yes.
Because he did something with music that not a lot of people were able to do.
Oh yeah. No, without a doubt. That's the best part. Like, he did it when nobody else was doing it, and he did it better than anybody else did. He was, at that time, I'd say one of the biggest, I'll not say one of the biggest, well, the most influential hip-hop artists in that time period. You know what I'm saying?
He was the second biggest draw next to Jay-Z.
And from 1998 to 2004, he sold 20-some million records. 20-some million.
And Def Jam fucked him.
Yeah. Def Jam fucked him royally. And even some of the management at Rough Riders fucked him royally, too.
Yep.
You know?
But we'll discuss that at a later time. But what I need y'all to do right now is hit that motherfucking subscribe button.
Yep.
Hit that motherfucking bell.
Yep.
Say the line, Hollywood.
Thug nigga to the end. Tell a friend, bitch.
Tell that, share this shit. Hit us up in the comments. Hit us up wherever the fuck you want to hit us up. If you feel like it, we'll answer you.
Yeah. We know we'll get to it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to sit here and lie to you and say we're going to get to every comment, but we're going to do what we're going to do. All right. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's my man, Big Sim. I'm your boy, Hollywood J. Black. This is Synful Blaq Reacts. And we out this thing. Deuces.